Okay, we're rolling.
Hey, welcome back to the How to Podcast series. It's Dave with you. Hope you're doing well. We're getting close to the end. We're almost doing it, everybody. Well done, well done. You're with me still. This is great. When you start a podcast, you learn a lot of stuff. Like, think about it. If you could look back at episode 1 and all the prep to get to episode 1, and now where are you in your journey? Like, you've now learned a ton about the whole process, and you've learned a lot about yourself. You got a lot of lessons under your belt. You've created some great content. Your audience is growing. You're in a good spot. So what do you do with this information? You can hold it to yourself, and you can just bury it in your backyard, or you could help somebody. Now, does it mean you need to start a show like the How to Podcast series? No, not really. And I already have a show called that, so please don't do that. But it doesn't mean you just hide what you've learned as well. You can share it. You can put it out there to the world, and you can be a help for somebody. I want to help you to think about how you can take what you've learned so far. And even though you're not an expert, I would love for you to think about how you could teach others and how you could build your podcast in public. It's time to reach out and support others in the community based on what you know. And don't worry, you don't need to be an expert to help people. You just got to be willing. It's time to help people. Podcasters eventually reach this point where sharing what you've learned becomes not just natural, but essential. This is the moment when you step into being a mentor yourself. You've been menteed. You've been a mentee before and been mentored by somebody, but now people look to you. They're like, you have a podcast. Can you tell me how to do what you do? And it opens the door for you to pour into people's lives and share what you've learned. Again, you don't need to have a podcast about podcasting to help people. But people will come to you naturally because they admire what you do, they like how you do it, and they anticipate that if you know how to do it for yourself, you probably know how to help them. So don't turn them away. Help them as best as you can, and then point people in someone else's direction when you run to the end of your knowledge based on your experience. But don't turn people away ever. They've come to you for a reason. They trust you. That's something you want to foster, not turn people away. We can step into being a mentor because we have a show. Your journey and how you've done what you've done, building in public, can help guide others who are just starting. There's a switch from being someone who's a student to becoming somebody who's a teacher and a mentor. Think back to when you first felt that shift yourself, the desire to start your podcast. Maybe it was being a part of a community and hearing people asking questions and seeing answers happening. Maybe it was something that happened in a Facebook group. Maybe it was from listening to a podcast about podcasting. Something happened, and suddenly you're not just creating content, you're the one with the answers. It happens over time. This realization hits when you've crossed from a learner to a teacher, and your episodes, your mishaps, your wins, your losses have forged a perspective that others are eager to find. They may never find this show, but they'll find you. So don't push them away. Share your playbooks, not your perfection. New podcasters don't need your polished highlights. They're looking for the real side of podcasting. They're looking for somebody who represents them and can identify with them. When I talk to podcasters, I find that the best podcasters teach, not to show off what they know, but because it helps them to continue to learn. Again, building in public, letting people see you do what you do is so attractive. It's so disarming. You don't come off as some high and pious guru on the mountaintop looking down on all the peasants below. You're one of us. You're one of us learning in the trenches. Do you have all the answers? No. But at least you're doing something that we're not doing yet. So that opens the door for us to come to you for refuge as we have ideas and questions about podcasting. We don't know where to look, but we know you and we trust you because we've been listening to your show. Teaching actually helps to deepen your mastery of podcasting and your mastery of creating content. So be open to sharing your trade secrets with people. Be open to allowing people behind the curtain of how you do your show. And share what you have. The more we share, the more we're given opportunities to share with others. So I'm asking you to lean into that and create this atmosphere where you're looking for people to help instead of waiting to be asked. As podcasters, we have this beautiful thing of building community with people. And when we build community with people, it creates opportunities, and opportunities leads to more opportunities. It's this beautiful cycle that happens. So as we talk about teaching others, you might saying, Dave, I'm no expert in this. You might not be an expert, but you have experience. As limited as it seems in the moment, you have experience. You have a point of reference. You have something that people are looking for. Don't keep it from them. Don't neglect these people. Again, they trust you. So your advice, as limited as it might seem in the moment, could really help them. So instead of shutting them down and going, oh, I'm no expert, just realize they see something in you that has brought them to this point where they trust you enough to ask you for your opinion. And do your best. And then point them to somebody who can help after you've worked with them and shared your knowledge. And you got to the end of your knowledge for now. Send them off. Send them off to somebody else who can help. Somebody who helped you. And maybe that'll help. So build in public. Teach others. Don't hide what you're learning. Don't hide your mistakes. Don't hide your imperfections. Share what you know in the moment and bring people along with you. And you'll watch. You're going to grow. They're going to grow. It's going to bring a lot of great people into your life. So try it and let me know. Thanks for listening. If you're looking for more information about podcasting and you're looking for a community around podcasting, come check out howtopodcast.ca. It's my website where everything we do around podcasting, this show, our community, our meetup, resources, there's a lot of great stuff there for you, a whole list of free tools that you can use as a podcaster to save yourself some money. That's based on my website, podcastforfree.com, which just leads you back to my regular website. And if you want any more information as well, there's a calendar link on my website where you and I can meet anytime. It's always there. It's always available. Whatever you see available on your end, I'm ready to talk podcasting with anybody. I'd love to help you no matter what your questions are. We can grab a virtual coffee and we can talk through what your big idea is, maybe some of your struggles in podcasting, maybe some motivational things, maybe some growth things. Happy to help you over at howtopodcast.ca. Come check out the website. Let's connect. Stick around because we have a bunch more episodes here on the Podcaster's Path. 24 episodes here in a row. That's meant to be kind of your starting point for your journey as a podcaster. Or if you're going to start a new show or you want to refresh your journey and catch up on maybe some of the things you might have missed. That's what this show's about. I'm glad you're here. My name is Dave. Love to help you. Reach out anytime. howtopodcast.ca. Take care. Talk soon.